Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming my June favourites. Now I feel like favourites videos are very kind of old school, but I did one last month and Emma's Rectangle still does them, Helen Anderson still does them, and I love watching their favourites videos, so I just thought I'm going to keep filming them. I don't really care if they're old school, I like to watch them, so I may as well just film my own. So I'm going to be covering quite a wide range of things, from beauty and skincare to some clothes, to food, music, books and TV shows. So quick disclaimer, if you can hear traffic and a lot of noise going on, it's because I have my window open and I am not prepared to shut it because it is honestly so hot today that I will melt, so I apologise if you can hear any noise. Wait a minute, my dog wants in, he's at the door. Come on in there, you can't disturb me though. Now as well, if you can hear panting, I'm sorry, my dog has come to join me. Okay, he's laid down. Are you settled? Can I begin? Okay, right, so I think I'm going to start off with kind of beauty skincare items. So my first item that I have been really loving this month, and I have shown in a previous haul, is the Body Shop Banana Shampoo. I love this stuff. It honestly smells amazing, but I don't just love it for the smell. It really does leave my hair feeling really nice and clean, and I can go about 3-4 days till I need to wash it, which for me is really good because I have very greasy hair. It's something that's really annoying. I'm trying to train my hair by not washing it so often, and I find that this has really helped. If you like banana scent, I would really recommend picking this up because it smells so good. So I would definitely recommend this if you have hair like mine that you're trying to train at the minute. This is quite a good product, and I'd say it's kind of mid-range. It's not crazy expensive. I'll leave the price on screen now because I can't fully remember. I think it's a really good product. So my other favourite is also a Body Shop product. I feel like I'm featuring the Body Shop in loads of my videos, but I just really love their stuff, and I have for years. So I mentioned in one of my vlogs that I ended up getting really sunburnt because I was just an idiot and sat out in the sun with my shoulders exposed that aren't usually exposed. I think because I'm in Scotland, I kind of underestimate the power of the sun, but I ended up getting really badly sunburned, and we don't actually have any after sun, so I instead was just moisturising it, obviously being careful with the bits that were really sensitive because this product is scented, but whilst it was recovering I was moisturising the burns with the Body Shop Juicy Pear body butter. I do usually use the Garnier Gradual Tan. I'm not quite sure what it's called, but it was in my last month's favourite video. That's what I usually use to moisturise, but I thought that's probably not the best thing to put onto sunburn. And I know some people will probably think this isn't the best thing to put on sunburn either, but for me it worked really well at keeping the area moisturised and not feeling too tight as the burn was recovering. It smells amazing, but the sad thing about me featuring this is I actually don't think you can get this anymore. You can, however, get the Juicy Pear Bath Blend, which is kind of like a bubble bath type product. It smells just like this and is really good, but I think this was limited edition around Christmas, so I am sorry for that. But I suppose the takeaway message from this is the Body Shop body butters are really nice. It didn't feel at all like sticky or heavy on my skin. It sunk in really nicely, and I loved this product this month. So my next beauty/skincare product is actually a lipstick. I used this in my natural makeup routine video. It is a collection lipstick in the shade Rosewood, which is like this really nice nudie pink shade. I don't have it on today, but I did have it on in my natural makeup routine video, so check that out if you want to see what it looks like on. I mentioned in that video I used to have a nude from Rimmel that was called, I'm pretty sure it was called Trendsetter, and then I just couldn't find it anywhere else, so I was looking for a dupe. This is pretty much the same shade as that one that I loved. As well as that, it is really cheap. Collection lipsticks really are not expensive, and I think that they are really nice quality, so this has been one of my firm favourites for this month. So moving on to kind of fashion favourites, I actually only have one. I only had one last month as well, but let's be honest, we're not really wearing fancy clothes at the minute to be going anywhere, but since the weather has been a bit nicer, I've been wanting to wear skirts, and as I've also mentioned in a few of my videos, I'm waiting to collect all my things from my flat in Edinburgh, so I've been living basically out of a suitcase since lockdown began. So I did an order on Nasty Gal, and I did feature this in my lockdown haul, which I did quite a while ago now. So my favourite is this Nasty Gal skirt. Really nice spotted print, super comfy and lightweight and has been great for when it's really hot and I just cannot bear putting trousers on. I will insert, or already have inserted, a cutaway of me wearing it. If you're after a nice lightweight skirt, I would definitely recommend getting this because it's really pretty and perfect for summer. Okay, moving on to books. I rarely actually read, especially when I'm at uni, because I have like textbooks I have to read. I will not read, but during lockdown I'm really trying to read more. And with the whole Black Lives Matter movement, I just thought to myself, right, Tabitha, you need to educate yourself more because there is so much more that I need to know to be able to be a better ally. So after looking at a few book recommendations, one of the common recommendations that kept coming up was Why I'm No Longer Talking to White People, about race, by Rennie Eddo-Lodge. This has been recommended by loads of people, including Eve Bennett, Lydia, I've heard more people than that talk about it, but it's just been recommended everywhere and I definitely know why. It's a great book if you just want kind of an all-rounder that's going to educate you, because it covers a wide range of topics, like the history of racism in Britain. It covers things like systemic racism, it covers things like intersectionality, so it has chapters on race and gender and race and class. It just covers everything that you'd need to know, but it covers it in enough depth so that it can all fit in one book. So it's a great starting point if you are trying to educate yourself more. So moving on to my TV favourites, I actually have two. So the first one that I watched is Hollywood. Now, I've been wanting to watch this for a while, but I was kind of finishing watching other things. It's a programme that is made by Ryan Murphy and I love everything he's made. He also made Pose, which was really great. Featured that in my Netflix video that I did. And he's obviously, of course, made American Horror Story, which I just loved. So if you do like things made by him, I would definitely recommend this. It's basically post-World War drama where there are these group of people that are trying to make it in Hollywood, whether or not that be kind of writing, directing or acting. It's kind of a mix of like a comedy and a drama. It covers a lot of serious topics like race and being gay in that period of time. So it does have a lot of serious sides to it, but as well it is quite comedic, so it's a nice balance and I just really enjoyed this. I think at the start I found it quite hard to get into because there were a lot of characters I was trying to get to know. It just took me a while to kind of properly understand what was going on, but I'm quite slow like that with a lot of TV shows. But after the first few episodes I really got into it and I really enjoyed it, and the ending is really heartfelt. I'm not going to spoil anything, but if you like happy endings then I would definitely recommend watching this. My other TV show favourite is The Sinner. I loved season 1 and season 2 of this, and season 3 was not a disappointment. I don't really know how to explain it without spoiling it, but if you haven't watched The Sinner, it's basically like a psychological crime drama where each series follows this detective, Harry Ambrose, and him solving different cases, but the cases are not like ordinary cases the police would have to solve. They are very psychological and dark. I still think season 1 for me was definitely the darkest. I'm not sure if it was because I was a bit younger when I watched it, but season 1 and 2, to be honest, were pretty dark. I'd say season 3 for me wasn't as dark. I am not too sure why, but if you've watched season 1 and season 2, you will maybe agree with me. Season 3 basically followed this guy who, I don't know how to say it without spoiling it, but it basically follows this guy who was friends with another guy in college, and they ended up doing some kind of weird stuff, and they essentially just have a very different mindset to everyone else about the way that the world is. I really can't explain this without spoiling it, so I'm so sorry, but just go and watch it. There are loads of twists and turns, and it's one of those programs where kind of like you know what's happened, but it's undoing and unpicking why it happened. So yeah, it was really good. I would still probably say season 1 was my favourite. However, season 3 was really good, so I would definitely recommend checking The Sinner out. Okay, so my music favourite this month has been Jack Garrett's new album. I really love his music, and when I saw he had a new album, I've been listening to it a lot. I just really like his style of music. I feel like it's quite different. It blends a lot of different kind of genres, and I really like his stuff, so I would recommend checking his music out. I'm not going to try and describe what kind of music it is because I don't know why, but I just can't seem to describe music. Like, I know what it's like to me, but if I tried to kind of articulate it, I feel like it would just sound ridiculous. But essentially, just go and check him out, see if you like it. So moving on to food favourites, I have been really enjoying the Vegan All Sorts company. As someone who's pescatarian, it's really hard for me to find sweets that don't contain gelatin, which is just so annoying because veggie sweets literally taste no different, if not better. The consistency of them I find better, so I just don't understand why gelatin has to be used in sweets. It's so annoying because I can't eat a lot of what would have been my favourite sweets anymore. So I saw that someone had got these on Instagram, the Vegan All Sorts. This bag is empty because I just like can't contain myself. They're honestly amazing. I will link them down below. Really nice. If you're someone that can't eat sweets with gelatin in them as well, I would recommend these because it is just like a big pick and mix. Things like the bubblegum cola bottles that I have just missed were in here and were amazing. They do like apple fizzy belts that were in here and were amazing. They just do basically any sweet that you will have missed, they do, and they often will do discount codes if you sign up to their newsletter, which can get you quite a bit of money off. So I'll link them down below, and they were really yummy and I have enjoyed them throughout this month. My other food favourite, which I don't have to show you guys, is actually Vivera barbecue chicken bites. You get 4 in a pack. I got them when they were on offer at $2.50, but I believe they might be £3 originally, so they are really pricey, but I've been putting them in my salads and they're honestly so delicious. I can't really tell that they're not chicken. I don't know if that's just because I've become accustomed and I'm quite used to veggie chicken now, but they are just really nice. The barbecue flavour is lovely, the breadcrumbs on them is really nice. So if you are veggie or just wanting to eat more veggie things, I would really recommend checking these out because they are super yummy. So my last food favourite that I've discovered this month is actually healthy pizzas. I use a recipe from a Joe Wicks book that my boyfriend has, but you could honestly just Google healthy pizzas and it will come up with it. It's just using basically tortilla wraps, and then obviously you put on your own tomato puree and your own toppings, and it is way lower in calorie than a pizza that you buy in a shop or order from a takeaway, and I honestly might even prefer it. It doesn't beat Domino's because Domino's is like up there, but it was so tasty. So if you haven't tried making your own healthy pizzas, I definitely recommend, because as well as it being really healthy, they're really quick and easy to make as well. So that is all my favourites this month. I'm hoping that next month's favourites video might be a bit more exciting because I'm getting my summer job back and there are a lot of things on my list that I want to buy and try out. However, I hope that you did enjoy seeing all of my favourites this month, and I'll be sure to do another one for next month. So if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!